Alright, what's up guys? First riding on the Cbr600rr. I'm gonna head down to my church parking lot to practice some maneuvers. Because I just took my riding safety course. I'm not licensed yet, so I'm not really supposed to be even riding, but I'm gonna head down to the church and practice maneuvers and then bring the bike back home. I just wanted to get it out because it's been sitting in the garage forever, well, since I've gotten it, so I just really wanted to bring it out. I gotta adjust my mirrors. I'm looking at my frickin' chest on my mirrors. Hopefully this camera angle works out. I just kind of tried to slap it on and see what happens. And then also I really hope there's not a whole lot of wind noise, because I got my mic, but I don't really know if I have in a good spot to try and dodge all the wind noise and whatnot. So hopefully that goes well. Like I said, this is my first time ever riding a street bike, really. I mean, I've ridden some bikes before, but this is my first, like, real ride on a street bike. And, you know, everyone was telling me that you should start on a 250, you should start on a 250 when you ride on the street. It's so much different than riding in the dirt and everything and stuff. And I just kind of, like, laughed at them because, yeah, it might be different as far as like how the bike handles and stuff, but I mean, if you have like a good understanding of throttle and clutch control and everything, then honestly you don't need to start on a 250. It's pretty pointless to start on a 250 because you're just gonna get bored of it like super quick. You're gonna want to get on a bigger CC bike, and you're gonna have to go through the whole process of selling your bike, buying a new one, and all that junk, which I hate. So I was like, you know what? I was gonna start on a 1000, honestly. I was looking at a 2014 Cbr600rr. But yeah, that didn't work out. That was going to be way too much money. And so I decided to decided to get a 600. Man, this helmet is loud. I really hope it's not windy. That would really make me sad. You know, honestly, probably the hardest part of this all is going to be getting used to turning off this stupid blinker. I'll look like a retard for a while. Turn my blinker on and forgetting about it. I just want to make sure I'm not in anyone's way. Might as well practice over here in the shade too. Alright, so the first maneuver that I want to practice is their start and stop maneuver. Basically, so they had cones set up that was just a little ways down, and he said he wants you to pick it up to 15. Holy crap, I could definitely tell. I raised up my suspension, and I don't know if you can tell, but my handlebars are actually off. I figured out how to align them, I just haven't yet, but that's okay. Anyway, so you set up cones kind of further down, and you take your bike up to 15 to 20 miles per hour, and then after you pass it, you're supposed to slow down as fast as possible, like if something pulled out in front of you and whatnot. Basically, I'm gonna try and stop once I get past that tree up there. Take it up to 15 miles per hour and stop as fast as possible without skidding. Oh geez. And basically what this maneuver does is it helps you get used to your brakes and, you know, being able to come to a sudden stop easily. So yeah, I mean, it's a good maneuver to practice, and I think that everyone should practice it, at least if they're first starting off. I'm gonna go to the light pole this time. really good. Stopping is probably the most important thing to practice when you're on a street bike. As far as everything else goes, it's just kind of like handling. You could just kind of practice that when you're riding and whatnot. Let's see, what other maneuvers did they have us do? They had us do like slow maneuvers, so like basically you had to do a 45-degree turn. So you came up to like cones and you had to turn real sharp and without touching the lines or the cones and whatnot. And then they had us, honestly that was kind of it. I mean really it was like turning, stopping, and wiggle back and forth. Go around cones. I mean it was a good class. It taught you a lot. Especially if you've never ridden before, I would say like you gotta take it. Like it's a really good class to take. And I mean, even with me knowing a lot about bikes already, I learned quite a few things as far as like basically the do and the don'ts and stuff like that, which was helpful. I mean, I would suggest taking the class just for the experience of like all the knowledge from it and whatnot, but also because you can get a discount on your insurance if you've taken the class, because you get a certificate for it, and your insurance, most insurances at least, I don't know if all of them do it, but most insurance will give you a discount and will lower your pricing. Yeah, let's get my mirrors adjusted so I can actually see what's behind me. It's my first motovlog, so I mean I'm kind of rusty. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I haven't really, gosh, neutral is kind of a pain in the butt to find sometimes. Jeez, man. Just go in neutral. There we go. Alright, so let's get these mirrors adjusted. There we go. Now I can actually see behind me. Yeah, so I'm going to try and motovlog. Honestly, probably going to not be very interesting at the start because I'm going to be trying to get used to the bike mostly. I'll try and motovlog as much as I can. Hopefully I'm not extremely boring. But yeah, I mean it's good to practice maneuvers. So if you guys are looking into getting a bike, go take the bike safety course. Pay attention to the maneuvers they practice and practice them on your own is basically the biggest tip I could give you right now. Being a beginner of sorts on street, not on riding motorcycles. My little brother said he was going to be coming by. I'm kind of waiting for him now. He said he's going to ride his bike down here. Here's my little brother. What's up?
Looking sexy, dude.
Yeah? You like it? Cool?
Yeah.
It's actually not that hot. It's really fleshy. It's really open.
Sick. Do wheelie.
Oh, whatever.
Wheelie.
You do a wheelie.
I'll wheelie.
Can you wheelie on that?
I don't know. I'll try it.
I seriously doubt he'll be able to wheelie on a fixie. Letting us down! Jeez. Bikes. I didn't realize how much heat they released. It's hot. Makes it hot. It's hot outside. Doesn't help that it's freaking 90 degrees already, so freaking Santa Ana winds came through. Freaking warmed it back up. It was feeling nice there for a while. It was staying in like the 60s and 70s and maybe touching the 80s, but not really throughout the week. It was really nice. But of course, it doesn't last forever, and the Santa Ana winds come in and ruin everything.
Money?
No, well, yeah.
Wanna get food?
Where? Let's go get some food. I'm hungry. That was a good practice session. Good practice session. Do it again sometime. It's a little sketchy driving without your motorcycle license. Like, I don't even have my permit. I don't know if, I feel like cops would kind of be just kind of cool about it, but you never know. You could get that one douchey cop that maybe just had a bad day. and doesn't feel like dealing with bull crap. So he's gonna write me up. Of course, my little brother wants me to go eat with him, so I'll pay for it. Scooter. I hate this intersection. Freaking holding in the clutch sucks. Makes my hand tired. But I am just using my 2 fingers, so gotta build up the muscle. That song stuck in my head. Older brother uploaded it, and so I turned it on. Wow. Seriously? Jeez. Had a green light for days. And there we go, didn't turn off my blinker. There we go, I remembered that time. Get some foodie food. Good old flame broiler. Done with flame broiler. Feel gross now, like usual, after I eat food. Man, leather gloves suck when you first get them, because if you get them and they're tight, it's good. But once your hand warms up, it's the freaking hardest thing to get on after your hand's a little bit sweaty and everything. I want to just lane split, but I'm a little nervous about doing that too. Woo! That's fun. That was cool. First time doing that. Ah, feels good. Ah, I'm so excited to start riding. Feels nice. Twisting the throttle, going vroom vroom. Good days, good days. Didn't turn off my blinker again. Freaking stupid. Phew, that was fun.